We've all done it. Seen a sign that says, "Do not touch," and felt an urge to do exactly that. This isn't just about objects. Tell a teenager to be home by 11 and suddenly midnight seems more appealing. Human beings have a curious relationship with rules and restrictions. We may understand their purpose, but something in us deep down wants to test the boundaries. Why? Why do we crave what we're told we can't have? Why does the forbidden seem so alluring? The answer lies in a powerful psychological phenomenon called reactance. This natural human response drives us to resist any attempt to limit our freedom of choice. When we feel controlled, we push back. We crave the autonomy to make our own decisions, even if those decisions go against what's expected. Understanding this urge to defy is crucial. It explains everything from toddler tantrums to political protests. By recognizing this innate desire for autonomy, we can better navigate our own reactions and develop more effective strategies for encouraging cooperation in others. Psychological reactance is a powerful force. It's the immediate negative reaction we experience when someone tries to limit our freedom or choices. Imagine this. You're browsing a store and a pushy salesperson pressures you to buy. What happens? You likely feel your hackles rise. You want to leave even if you initially like the product. That's reactance in action. It's our inner voice screaming, "I'm in control of my own decisions." This reaction isn't always logical or conscious. We might not even realize why we're suddenly opposed to something. We just know we don't like feeling pressured. Reactance is strongest when we feel a restriction is unjustified or too controlling. It's also heightened when something we value, like our freedom, our opinions, or our ability to make choices, is threatened. The more important the threatened freedom, the stronger the reactance. This reaction is a natural defense mechanism. It helps us preserve our sense of self and autonomy. However, it can also lead to conflict, defiance, and even harmful behaviors if not understood and managed effectively. At the heart of reactance lies our fundamental need for autonomy. We are driven by an innate desire to feel in control of our own lives, to make our own decisions, and to chart our own paths. When this sense of autonomy is threatened, we experience discomfort, frustration, and even anger. Restrictions, even well-intentioned ones, can feel like attacks on this fundamental need. Being told what to do, how to think, or what to believe can trigger a visceral reaction. We may rebel not because we disagree with the message itself, but because we resent the attempt to control our thoughts and actions. This need for autonomy is deeply rooted in our psychology. It's essential for our sense of self-efficacy and well-being. When we feel in control, we are more likely to be motivated, engaged, and resilient in the face of challenges. Conversely, when our autonomy is undermined, we can feel helpless, demoralized, and even depressed. Understanding this link between autonomy and well-being is crucial for creating environments that foster cooperation and reduce defiance. When people feel respected and empowered to make their own choices, they are less likely to react with resistance and more likely to engage in positive, constructive ways. While reactance is a universal human experience, the way it manifests can vary greatly. Factors like personality, age, and culture play a significant role in shaping our responses to restrictions and attempts at control. Some individuals are naturally more reactive than others. They have a lower tolerance for rules, restrictions, and challenges to their autonomy. This tendency can be influenced by personality traits like stubbornness, a high need for control, or a history of feeling controlled by others. Developmentally, certain life stages are marked by heightened reactance. Adolescence, for example, is a period of intense self-discovery and a push for independence. Teenagers are particularly sensitive to restrictions and may rebel against rules as a way of asserting their autonomy and establishing their identities. Culture also plays a role in shaping our responses to authority. In collectivist cultures, where conformity and group harmony are highly valued, open defiance may be less common. Individuals may internalize their reactance, expressing it through more subtle forms of resistance. It's important to remember that there is no right or wrong way to experience reactance. Recognizing these individual and cultural differences can help us approach situations with greater sensitivity and empathy. Thank you for watching. May what we do today bring a better, brighter tomorrow. For more interesting content, please visit ardels.com, where variety meets in one place.